Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, good morning. What up, Rob, Futures Trader? Son of Wall Street, Jip Smith, Lessa for Clarity, Timbo, Donovan, Miss K, Kofer. Good morning, J Styles. What up? Running a couple minutes late here on kind of getting on, but that's all right. We already got the previous day close and open marked out. It is way down there. The low marked out down there too. Yeah, I would say that we are, in my mind, probably a little bit bullish. Just a little bit. We now have this data wick up here as well from some sort of whatever this morning at 2:45. Looking like a data wick there. Let's take a look at Mancini's information. I think so too, Rob. I think that's probably where we're going. We could manipulate lower at open, which is fine. Manipulate lower and then go higher. That's kind of the idea. Morning Trader 007, Ronnie in the house. Tradevate and Ninja Data delayed widespread. Is mine delayed? Let me look. 78.81. Mine looks okay right now. It is funny that you say that, though, because last night I noticed when I was trading gold that mine was also kind of delayed there, my gold trade. It got me in late, so I got in later than I wanted to, and then it didn't get me out when it was supposed to. So, but it ended up being okay. So, ended up being all right for me. Mancini says 65.92 remains first micro support. Watch for traps. 64.24 below there. We just trapped the 92 area just now. So 11 points off that level. All right, let me get some stuff pulled up here. Everything should be back up. Good. Yep. Looks okay to me. Let's see here. All right. Alfred, how's it going? Tony in the house. Yes, notification from Tradeify that's fixed. Nice. All right. Let me send out a message right quick. All right. Good morning, Tris. Let's see kind of what happens here. We're gonna try to pass a Bulenox eval here to open on the opening range. Just gonna be my kind of goal. Just gonna really look for 20 points. Just not much on whichever direction it goes. I'm really leaning towards the long side. I may only look for the long, which I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Maybe we shouldn't care. Just take it mechanically. We are green from overnight there, guys. We're up, I don't even know, because I don't have everything connected. I don't want to accidentally take a trade on something that I don't want to. So wait, why are those two not connected? Definitely want that one connected. No, wait, I took that off because I'm like, should just do that on gold. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that on gold. What up, Eric? Let's see what we got here, guys. Just waiting for open here. Let me get some music going. Let's pull Husk up also. Like to see what Husk does during the day, you know. We hit the like button. What kind of music can we listen to today? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right, got about 4 minutes till open, guys. We got 9:45 news, 10 a.m. news. Mancini said watch for traps of 65.92. Trump speaking tonight at 9 o'clock about the war. I have no idea what this 245 data wick was. I mean, we had a 140 point kind of candle there. Well, kind of expect us to run that candle there. We do have a small gap here on the 2 minute. Is there one on the? Let me see if there's one on the 1 minute here. Yeah, there's one there on the 1 minute as well. So if we push above that, I will long and look for. I will long and then we'll look for. We'll try to take a run into that if we get it. If we don't, whatever. We are kind of opening like right at VWAP. Morning, DS. Weeks. 3-star news 10. Yeah, and also 9:45. Alexi, good morning. Chris, good morning. So right now, outside the range, not loving that. Want us to be inside the range, obviously. That's going to make it easier. I'll take this. I mean, I don't even mind taking it before open. Yeah, I got 2 minutes here. Why does it say custom? I thought I saved this for orb short and orb long. I didn't. Orb long, yes. Orb short. Yes. Okay. Um, and then OCO. Let's go orb long. May not even get this trade today. We'll see. If we don't, we don't. No big deal. $36. All right, less than a minute till open. Morning, Neo. iTrade's in the house. All right, we'll see what happens here. Again, I'm kind of leaning to the upside here. All right, 10 seconds. This thing did that again, guys. It didn't take me out of the trade. Still in the trade here, guys. Just, I think. Am I short? What's going on here? I don't know if I'm short or long here. I don't understand. Why's the P&L going up when it goes down? I think I just got me tagged in short. All right, I just closed it. I definitely didn't take a short. How was I tagged in short? All right, so it took me out of the eval. I don't know what happened there. That was crazy. It took me out of the eval, and it had me tagged in short. Good thing I recognized that. Okay. So I ended up making a few dollars on that. I'm going to just close it. We blew that eval there. We did blow the eval, which we're not going to complain about that. It is what it is. All right, I'm going to take the long here, I think, with 2 micros. All right, I'm in here. I'll take one off the 50 point or 25 points. See if this thing can squeeze. You're all out, 125. Nice. All right, going to break even here, guys. See if it can squeeze. I might actually even... I don't even think I'm going to go for the data high, guys. I think I'm going to go for like right here, 205. It's a little more than half the wick. I'm gonna like a little something in here. I'm gonna go 20 points. I'm just gonna take my 20 points there. Kind of stalling here. Yes, tested the 15. It may still go. I'm okay with it. Up $204 there. Let's go. Probably squeezes here. I think 245 at a minimum is probably on deck here, but it's going to take that there. A little annoyed at that opening trade there because it for some reason it tagged me into a short. Now in hindsight, it's fine, right? The long lost, but so in hindsight it would have been a loss. I did make money on it. What did we make? We made $185, 167, and 157. And 3 fundeds. And we blew the eval. Oh yeah, $101 as well. So not the end of the world. It's fine. This probably at least goes here, guys. I'm thinking, I like the data high up there, but like I'm thinking like somewhere in that 205 area is a good target. I would scale some there if you're still holding. ES has to get through 22. If ES pops through 22 here, we off to the races at that point. You might short. Neo, you are a brave, brave man. Although I don't hate it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't hate it because I do think 205 could be a bearish reaction off that level back down to maybe 180, 185. So I don't really hate it all that much. I think it's worth a stab. It could pay. Switch back over to my 5-minute chart over here. Kind of a wide kind of a zone here. You're short Alpha Prime? Good luck. Good luck. I mean, it could work. Like I said, 190, 200. I don't hate it for a minor retrace. You could, I mean, like, you could potentially get the pushback down into 130. I mean, potentially, right? Potentially. I mean, would it not make any sense to come back down into the 135s and then go higher? It very well might. However, if you're long, you really just want it to squeeze here. You really don't want it to come back at all. So we'll see. We'll see kind of what happens. That's all we can do. Play it by ear. All right, here we go, guys. I think if we get that 205 and you don't get an immediate reaction, then this thing might just accelerate higher. So we'll see here. Day 12 of no accounts. Matty Matt, what are you planning on doing? Are you planning on trying to get anything like a Lucid or, maybe testing something else? I don't know if you saw, but Day Traders is now allowing 15 funded accounts. They're kind of the old Apex-ish type setup. But they're allowing 15 funded accounts, and they're 85% off right now. There's the 190. So those of you that are short, making money now, making money, money, money. You can't stand the daily loss limit. Yeah, go with the 150s. Yeah, they are expensive. Why not explore someone else, Matty Matt? Why not explore someone else? Go with Bulenox. Try to get 11 accounts with them. Go with, Bulenox has basically no rules. 40% consistency. You have to start off with 3 fundeds. Once you get 3 above the buffer, you do have to make more. But once you get 3 above the buffer, you can add a 4th, you can add a 5th, you can add a 6th, so on and so forth to build up to 11. It takes time. It really does take time. But you can also trade gold on Bulenox, which you can't on Apex. You can, you can do whatever you want. You can size however you want to size, that kind of thing. Francis, good morning. TPing the short. Let's go. I don't hate it up there. I don't hate the short, and it is pulling back. Probably going to pull back to 135s. So, and the cool thing about Bulenox is they're 89% off. Yes, the activation fee is a bit higher, so 148 as opposed to like 105, but the upfront cost is a little less. Yeah, Bulenox $20 eval, exactly. Code MM, there you go. 150 getting ready to long. I think 130 long here. You could get a kind of confirmation set up here too on maybe the 1 minute. Let me see. For a potential long, re-entry long here. I don't know if I want to take it. I don't know if I want to take it. I'm up $200 already on this account. I don't mind. I might take it with a micro. Maybe I'll take it with 1 micro. you kind of want to see it run this 135 area, which it just did, and now bounce out of there. You want to see it bounce like here. Doesn't bounce here. That's not going to be a good sign for the longs. You're in no hurry. You're taking my 1,300 daily payout and walking. Let's go. Yeah, Weeks, definitely take your money, brother. Whenever you get your money, take it. Nice pullback here. I'm not going to take the short here, although it is technically going to trigger a short. I do think we run the 24036. That opening print kind of low down there. 043. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Call 20 points short. Let's go, Clarity. Yeah. Yeah, Matty Matt. Rip up and then a ripper down. I'm overall bullish, so I'm not participating in the short, but I do like it. I think it works. I mean, we're blasting through the 24,090 area like it's not even there. Do I take it? Man, I'm so tempted to take this. I am tempted to take it, but it could just rip back up here. Ooh, look at ES rip. ES is ripping right back up to the 07. Off that 6,600. Oh, yeah. Thank you. News is at 9:45. Thank you for saying that, Clarity. I forgot. There's the news. News kind of muted there. Didn't really do much, but it's always, you always need to be aware of it. Is it going to go down here? What are we going to do? You want to trade Apex funded? No, you're fine, Rob. You're fine there. It only matters if you're not trading your strategy, so you're good. All right, guys, I'm in long over here on ES, just trying to get 5 points. Stops at the most current swing low. Probably going to get stopped, but we're going to give it a quick stab. Micros. We're in micros. Look for a small squeeze back up here. The safer bet's to wait for this low down here, but I figured I'd give it a shot. Figured we'd give it an old shot. We give it the old college try. Max said, "Get out of that." All right, Max, we're out of it. We lost. Yeah, PMI. Max is over there being wild again this morning. Being wild. Yeah, nice job, Alpha. It's great to hear Max. Yeah. He's feeling better for sure, but I still got him in the pin because, the doctor says one wrong move. He gets too excited. So, one wrong move could be bad. So, we don't want that. I was thinking that since ES kind of already ran that opening print at 9:30 there, that we might go ahead and bounce, but guess not. Guess not. Needed a little more push down, I guess. Why is I don't have any audio over here. All right. Coming into the macro here. Guys, if we haven't already hit that like button for me, thank you. 350 subs away from 10K. Small SMT right now. ES has ran the 930 low, and Nasdaq is not. So kind of holding that 6600 level there on the ES. Hmm. See if this thing ES wants to retest the 15 here. Kind of sucks I got stopped out of that trade earlier. I had my stop at the low. Really should have went below the next support level, but that's okay. Entered again. Stop's already in. All right. Stop me out there just to probably squeeze without me here. Looks like it wants, it's got the look in its eye. Like it just wants to go. It just wants to go. Would have hit my target there. Hit the 15 there on the ES. Oh, yeah, nice job, bro. ES kind of rejecting off the 15 there. It's kind of waiting here, trying to be patient. Do got news in 5 minutes. Bouncing off the 6,600 here several times on the ES. Probably going to try to be patient here. Don't want to do anything too crazy. Max getting a little grumbly over here. Max said, woof. Holding the VWAP here for now, the ES and the Nasdaq. All right, we're going to wait for the news here before we do anything else. Let's wait for the news, guys. 3.5 minutes. Let's wait for the news. He barks when I overtrade. You're probably right. He said, I hear him in a trade. Let's give a little grumble. I hate leaving him in the pen. I really don't like it because he seems like he's feeling better, but he's only been in the pen since Friday. Friday, I did take him out a couple of times, but for the most part, we got to leave him in the pen. Apex, which one is that? He's not sick. He hurt his back. He has compressed. It's like a fracture in it. I don't know if it's a fracture or what it's called. He has compressed vertebrae in his back. I assume that's like a broken back. So he can't jump. He can't run. He's a Dotson. He's a wiener dog, so he loves to run and jump and all that good stuff. But he was really on Friday. They were talking about like, oh, he might be paralyzed. You may have to go pay $6,000 for surgery. And so I was kind of bummed out about it. But then I put him in the pen Friday, and then literally Sunday morning, he was like a different dog. So like a day and a half of rest, and he was back to using his back legs. It was like a completely different dog. So, you know. But yeah, he's not sick per se, just over zealous over, you know. So we'll see. All right, guys, news 10 seconds. If it pops, you're going to short. I don't know, man. I'm not like the first short out of that area. I think's okay. I don't love the second short. Doesn't mean it ain't gonna work. Could still work for sure. There we go. Nothing, guys. I'm long over here on an eval. I'm gonna go stop to break even above that wick there and look for the run. Oh well, I didn't realize I hadn't. I wasn't in 7, was I? No, no, I was only in 1. I was gonna go break even above that wick there. I'm gonna do the same thing. Go break even above the wick. I want to see expansion above that wick. There we go. Let's get some expansion going here. $15 locked in. Up 676 on that account. Earl's pushing up. As soon as you said long, I did not enter shorts. Hey, don't go by that all the time because sometimes I'm wrong. So there is a 1 minute potential long as well. Let me see. I'm going to get in early here off the 1 minute. Stop to break even at 175. So stop to break even at 175, guys. Because that's a wick on the 1 minute. 175 and a quarter, stop to break even. If the 2 minute closes above and we stay in this area, I will add. But otherwise, just going to go with 1 here. 175 and a quarter, stop will go to break even. $15 seconds left on this 2 minute candle. It's not the reaction we want. So no add there because we didn't close above on the 2 minute. So again, 175 and a quarter, stop to break even. We want to expand right quick up into the 195s above that. Shorting 165, yeah, good luck. You already got some points off of it. Two minute is kind of the only thing holding us down here. If we get a clean close above the 2 minute here, we should go. Let me draw a line here for you guys. 175 and a quarter right there. That's my break even. I want to see expansion here above that. I want it to move fast above that 175. Again, still got the data wick up there at 245. Morning, Coach Fred. Two minute closed above there. Not a good reaction. Good thing we didn't add, huh? I'm going to add one if it comes back above my entry. Same idea. Tagged in on the ad. Trying to be patient with this here, guys. Really am. Stop to break even. Got my runner. Now, see, that's not the reaction we want. You really want to see it expand above that wick there, and we didn't get it. The 1 minute still holding us down here. All right, stopped out. I'll show you kind of why I went break even there. Go over here to the 1 minute. You can see wick sitting inside a gap right there. So I wanted to really see expansion above that wick, and we just didn't get it. We just did not get it. Boom, boom, boom. This is tough today, yeah. Oh, you TP'd? Let's go, Neo. You had a hard time trading Asia. Going to feed yourself. Get that food. Get that food. All right, let's get off that 1 minute. Good. We're back in long over here on the eval. I'll give this a 20 points. Nope. Dumpage. Stopped out. It's just like not wanting to go. Struggling so bad to go. Yes, pulling back there, 66.11. Nice pullback here. Trappy, trappy, trappy. He was looking at CL. I mean, what was CL doing? Not much. Hanging out. Is it going to rip? Is it going to go? Is it going to go? 24.33. 184. That's your 1 hour swings. Nice. I don't know why it's going for 20 points there. All right, can we squeeze through this recent swing high? Let's see. If we could just squeeze through that recent swing high, that'd be good. April Fools. What happened there? What? Yeah, Trump speaks at 9 o'clock tonight. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insanity. All right, I'm going to buy here. I think we squeeze. I'm going to add into it on any pullbacks. I feel like we're bullish, so I'm going to start the I'll give it 3 levels here. All right, I'm just going to take that off there. Your micro's all over the place. You told your wife you're moving to PR and she's welcome to come if she wants to. Puerto Rico. Nice. Nice. All right, guys, we got back to 200 after a little degeneracy there. A little degeneracy. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to try to be careful. I felt like it was going to go eventually. Sent you a pic of your point 10 right now. All right, let me check it. 5-minute trend line, Zach. Yeah, it kind of is. You're not wrong. It's kind of an ugly 5-minute trend line, right? But it is one. It's definitely an ugly one, but it's breaking. Let's see what Mr. Treff has to say here. Yeah, that's exactly. I actually had that drawn out the same way, Treff. Slightly different, but I have it drawn out pretty close to the same way over here. Look at that. Pretty close to the same. So, been drawing it out best I can, to the best of my abilities. Got to file my taxes this weekend. Fun times. Nobody likes to do that. Let me start the giveaway, guys. It's gonna be a My Funded Futures account. I don't know whether it's going to be a 25K rapid or a 50K rapid. I'm in some conversations with them over here to see whether they'll double the giveaway amounts that I have and give me 25Ks, give me twice the number of accounts to give away, or whether they don't want to do that. It's up to them. But either way, it's going to be some sort of My Funded Futures account. First time of the year for sure, Clarity. Till we get to the top of the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Could go either way. I agree. I mean, my lean is we go to the 245s. That's my lean. So I draw some of my crazier stuff on charts that you guys don't typically see. It's kind of funny that I do that. I try to keep these charts as clean as possible, even though they're not that clean, let's be honest. Not that clean. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think 245's on deck, probably even 300. 368. We have a gap still sitting up there at the 368.408 from a while back. I think that's where we're going. Drawing PP again? Yeah, of course. This is probably just going to grind up to this level here, guys. Probably not going to do anything other than just this. I don't know that we're going to get expansion, but we'll see. Nuclear engineering, particle physics, even smart people like lines. Everyone likes lines. I got a line for you, a line for you, a line for you. Guys, we got 38 likes. Let's hit the like button. Enter the giveaway, exclamation point MM. We'll be trading open tonight, probably 6 to... I'm going to stream the open, 6 to 8, I guess. Maybe 8:30. We'll see. This is one of those ones where I do think it's safe to buy the dips and kind of average into it. Unless we get some sort of Trump tweet. You never know. A little 20-point rip lower right there. ATR 33, not too bad. Max getting a little grumbly. He said, oh no, he is talking about entering a trade. Let's give him a warning. Trying to see here. I may actually go down into a little bit of a scalp mode here, 10 points. Initial balance set in 9 minutes here. Going right off the 9 EMA there. I was tempted to buy. There. Just grinding higher. Mancini says, choppy action now, but levels are respecting. Price is now digesting the 280-point rip from Monday's 63.60 failed breakdown. Sell only if 92 fails. I am going to get into the buying the dips mode, guys. I think that it's okay. ES hitting that major level there at 66.23. Over 10 points here. There we go. Could be a bull trap. I don't think so, Trev. We run that 245. How we get there is the question. It's like one of the things that we're kind of doing here, we kind of have this, generated trend line here where I do think we could just blast right through that eventually. I mean, if we're in an inside day here, we might do this, right? So, what I would really like to happen, honestly, is in the next 5 minutes, this level to hold here. Let initial balance set, and then you could look for a pullback, maybe down into here, and you could long out of here for the 245 level. But we'll see if that happens. So we might take that long. We'll see. If you're just looking to snipe, yeah, for sure, Trev. That's what we're doing. Just look for a little. Look for 10, 15, 20 points. Nothing crazy at a time. So Fideas did an April Fool's joke on their payout policy. They said they were changing their payout. I didn't even read it. Pretty clever. The 181 swing level is being respected. Yeah. I mean, technically, this 245 is actually a protected high on the hourly, right? We talk about protected highs and lows. That's the reason, part of the reason why I really didn't target that full level. You can see this wick here, it kind of took out, created a new swing. It might be on the 4-hour. Where did I see it at? I know I saw it earlier. 15 minutes. Okay, so yeah, it's on the 15-minute. Right here. So you got a little gap here. So technically that's a protected high. It's not that it can't get ran. It's just high resistance, right? So that's why we're kind of just getting problems getting to it. So 27 after here. We got 3 more minutes. IV will be set. Oh, surgery this Friday. Free drugs. I don't know if you want those free drugs, though. I don't know if those are the kind of drugs that you want. So that 120 wick sitting down there right at the midpoint. Anybody think about the initial balance midpoint down there? It's actually not set yet. Still got a minute and a half before it's actually set. We'll see if initial balance gets set here. What is the range today? Let's look. I don't think it's that big. 167. So your stop's going to be 83 points. So you'd be risking $166 for $166. You're mostly focused on this range, yeah. Isn't this a big bear flag? I wouldn't say bear flag. It could be though. That's what I was talking about, Coper. Like this can run back through this pretty fast if it wants to. The range of the channel, not the range of the trade. Yeah. All right, so initial balance is set here, guys. We are at the top of the 15-minute range here. You can see that we're kind of almost in a bull flag. Makes sense. Let's see if we get a pullback here. Pushing back up to the top of the initial balance here. ES is back to that 66.23 level there, pushing through it. 245 looking like it's on deck. We'll see. You could try like a short here if you wanted to. You could short here with your stop at 245, but I do ultimately think we go there, but we could pull back from here too. I don't know. It's tough. It's a really tough spot. We're top of that channel too that I drew. I know Treff drew it a little different. I might try it. I might try it here, guys. Why not? Very tight stop here. Very tight stop. 200 will be my stop to break even. Right there. Technically, you could, yeah. Exactly. That's true, Treff, 100%. There we go. Kind of playing off that range, kind of like same thing Treff was talking about. Like, I know I drew mine different than Treff, but, you know, kind of pushed up into the top of that range. And we had initial balance there. So also at the major level there for ES, so I took it. That's why I took that. Dun, dun. And Max said, "What up?" He said, "Nice trade. Nice trade, methodical." That's what he said. He said, go short, hold longer, long 126. Oh, thank you, Trev. Maxie, chill, bro. Oh, let me do something right quick. Dun, 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 dun. I guess it helps if I spell it right. All right. You actually draw lines within the trend too. Oh, okay. Nice. I think one of the large problems for some people is just framing out the day. Yeah. I'm going to try a long here at the 126 IB midpoint, guys. I'll try it. We'll be risking I'm not a huge fan of like the trend line liquidity we have built up here, so I don't know that I'm going to give it the entire room down. I probably won't. Soft bull channel, large range. I do expect this to run the wick down at 120. If we just death candle below that, though, I'll probably just kill this. I'm going to look for 20 points off of it. Yep. Retest of that 5-minute trend line there. Do we have a 1 minute? No, 1 minute. I mean, there is one there. This is a kind of a key area here. Let's see how price reacts to this area. stop on this, probably get away with around 25 points. I'm going to switch over to the 1 minute right quick so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here, but I don't know if we close above 181. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm kind of looking at this. It's just going to go without us, guys. Yeah. There's nothing we could do about that. Absolutely nothing we can do about that. Left for relative equal highs up there. We did not run the 245. So I'm going to give it a shot. And, of course, death's right back down. Pushed up there to 244 and a quarter. I just kind of thought we might just go since we broke above there. Since we kind of got back above IB. You got stopped on your longs to go higher. That sucks. I wanted to see the 1 minute close above there, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't. I could re-enter here, but to be me. I'm going to re-enter here. And I'm going to put my stop where it actually needs to go. I may actually enter with another here too. Back above 200 here. I'm going to add one, I think. Okay. Get above IB here. I'm going to move that add into break even. So above 210, the add will go to break even. Because I want to see it just move through that quickly there. Needs to move quick here. There we go. Come on, get through there. Oh, come on. I mean, I do think it goes. I mean, it goes to. It's going to run those relative equal highs. Just when and how is the problem. 80% of the time it ranges, it does not break out. Yeah. I wanted that 1 minute entry there, and it just did not. It just didn't trigger it. I didn't want to jump in on momentum. Obviously, that would have been the play, but like a lot of times, it's not. I mean, we are still holding this area quite nicely. Still did not quite touch the IB. And I know in that scenario there, you could just enter. And I almost did. We're kind of holding above that 180 level too. Midstream ads? Not Michael. I don't have any ads not turned on. If you're getting a midstream ad, let me know. You shouldn't be. As I don't have monetization turned on for my ads. So if you're getting those, I need to know. Looks like we're gonna give that right back. Need to move my stop down, but I'm not going to. They ran ads on you. Isn't that a good thing? Not really. I don't play ads. The only ad that you should get is at the beginning of the stream. Let me see here. Yeah, see here? Monetization's on, so it should run at the beginning of the stream, but ads automator is off. So it should not be running ads. Yeah, I'm risking 40 bucks. I think I'm okay with that. Still be up 200 bucks. It shouldn't be doing it. What up, P-Long? ES is at a key level here at that 23 level, so like I really want to move this a little lower because as long as it holds 23, we still should go, but you know, I'm not willing to give it that much room. ES just lost the 23, so still up 200 bucks. It's fine. Oh. I don't know how this works as far as the initial balance. Do we, after it kind of comes within, I mean, would that come like 4 points away? 5 points away. Do we still take it? I don't know. I'm going to try it again. You know what? I'm going to give it the room it needs. We'll give it the room it needs. Good morning, Solo. We're doing My Funded Futures, Shawnee. My Funded Futures. 229.50, gonna go break even. It's about half the wick. Come on, guy. Get through there. Gonna take it. All right, up 246. Yeah, Trev, looks like it's gonna go finally. Finally. Look, it still didn't take it. Look at that thing. That's so dirty, guys. It still did not take it. I'll tell you that 245 is protected. That's why we're having so much problems getting through there. ATR is still 36 and it's 1050. So quite a high ATR here. We've taken a couple of losses, taken some wins. We're up to 46. We'll take it on a 25K. Here's a scenario where you could take that initial balance retest with a 10-point stop. I don't know that it works. You could take it, though. I don't mind it with a 10-point stop here. I mean, it does have liquidity above, right? 10-point stop may not work here with a high ATR of 37, so probably doesn't work. Probably don't tag us in anyway. We print above 246 should break out. Yeah, I agree. I think that we're ultimately going to 24,408. That's what I think. Probably today. That's my thought. But I'll try this on a pullback if we don't run the 245. Of course we did. To start of the stream, did you experience an issue with your orders? No, DS. Everything seemed fine with me. Everything seemed fine. Now, this could be a good short spot, guys. It really could. At least maybe for a pushback down in like 130, 140 area potentially here. I wouldn't be shocked. The thing is, though, ES has not ran that data wick yet. It's up at 66.42. It's 10 more points higher. So something to be aware of. I don't love SMTs at data highs. So for that reason, I do kind of think we push into the 300s. Kind of like Trev said, if we kind of close above 246, we probably just continue higher. Happy kids in the house. And remember, ES has not ran the data wick yet. It's at 66.42, so there's some more expansion. ES has to get through a major level there at 38. So you could get a little bit of a retrace here at 38. Let's see if ES wants to just eat right through that level. I don't know. We are in the macro time here, heading towards the top of the hour. ES approaching that 38 level. ES pulling back off that 38 area. Kind of want to see this hold this level. I mean, I could really, man, I could stab long here. It seems crazy, but you could with a 15-point stop. Let me see. I'm going to try it. 15-point stop. This is a really high long. I'm going to go break even pretty quickly here, like 252. Yeah. 252, I think I go break even. It's kind of like right there. Got to hold this level, though. If we lose the 40, I get stopped. Bit of a chase play, but I'm okay with it. Stops in. Trying to give it a chance to go, but need to see some expansion here. Here we are. Almost got us, but I think the risk to reward there was fine. It was all right. No, I'm not gonna YOLO solo. That's at 9 o'clock tonight, right? I'll be on the charts, but I'm not gonna YOLO. Yeah, 260, 40-point spike to 300. I think so. There is a divergence here, Raul, but it's at a I don't like using SMTs at data high, so I don't use those. I'll be on the charts, I'll be live, but I'm not gonna YOLO. I don't think. Maybe we'll load up an eval, see what we can do, but really good close here. Really good close right there. 230s. You could even have your stop 230s here. Trail it up to 230s. Target 298. I don't hate that. Top of the hour coming up here, 2 in 2 minutes. Creating a little OB up here, right above the high. I like it. If your long stop can come up to 36. You don't expect this to come back to that area before it hits 298. We're now at 284 on the day. We are about $465 away from passing this account, so We'll probably save that for another day, potentially. Top of the hour coming up here in about 45 seconds. About 45 seconds. Worst PA in the last 2 weeks. It's been tough, Showbit. It's been tough. It's definitely been tough. I need to, let me do that. I want to put the initial balance indicator on ES. I don't have it on there for some reason. I used to have it on there. I got to sneeze, guys. Woo! All right. Wow, so the ES initial balance paid, guys. I didn't even know that. I did. That's why I should have it on here. So the ES initial balance hit the 50%. Look at that. I know there's a lot of lines on this chart here, but so initial balance on the ES 50% was 66.13. It actually went down to 8 points in drawdown and then smashed. Paid 15.5 points. So ESIB actually paid there. Pretty sure Ash probably took that trade. If I had to guess, I'd say Ash took that. So yeah. Been trailing 1 to 2 micros for 50 points winner since this morning. Let's go. Light size. Bless you, Coke Can. Thank you, Solo. Oh. So the IB trade's pretty simple. I'm not a professional at it by any means, but the 1 hour, you want to wait for the 1 hour high and low to be set. So there's your 1 hour high and low. If the low is set first and the high is set second, then you want to see a pullback to 50% of the range to target the high. So whichever one is set second, you're looking for a, so if longs are set second, if the high set second, you're looking for longs. If the low is set second, you're looking for shorts. So pull back into 50% for a long, and you're just targeting 1-to-1. That's my general basic understanding of it. Same thing with ES. You can take it on both, but the you can see the NQ did not trigger. It missed it by 5 points. I was looking to take it on NQ, but it did trigger on ES and paid. Massive Coke can, just like Nutty. That's right. You're flat for the day, taking it along. You took a loss. You don't really know. They break up. Yeah. It seems to be going higher. That's what I was thinking, Drift. I mean, I'm a long bias all morning. So I was trying to buy like dips as you could. But yeah, I didn't have the IB marked out on ES. I used to, but I don't know why it just went away. So, but yeah. I probably could have taken that trade on ES. A 15-point stop would have been reasonable. Big difference between you and I. You never have a bias. Yeah, makes sense. The bias can get you in trouble sometimes because, like, you don't know how it's going to get there, right? That's kind of the problem. You can know where it's going and still lose 100%. 100%. It's how long it takes Husk to read my comment. If you want to be technical, say if it's below a bar, you simply look at a percentage. If it's positive, bullish. If it's negative, it's bearish. I got you. We will continue our competition later. Clarity, indeed, we are. Husk is the host with me. But we will be continue our competition later with Husk. I think he took a $380 loss yesterday, and we're still in drawdown too. We were up $80 yesterday, so I'm still in drawdown 183 on this account. So today the idea is to try to chop that in half. Let's make $90. And then $90 tomorrow. In the week, basically break even. That'd be nice. Didn't trade well the first day. I lost like $251. So $251, way more than I should have. We went a little cray-cray on it. I just got to put on my hard hat, my helmet, and go to work. Actually, I need to think about what the challenge is going to be today. Yeah. Trev, for sure. Gaps up here, gaps down. Yep. Used to have a scanner. Used to look for everything that gapped up and try to short it. Oh. The Coke can challenge, that's right. So, but the loser effectively, no, we're doing it only on My Funded Futures TV. Only while we're streaming. So, yeah. Can only trade the account on My Funded TV when we're live. It'd be a lot easier otherwise. But basically, we got to come up with punishments. So the idea is dress as a woman on the stream or shave your beard. So shave your beard won yesterday. Today, I think it'll be stream. We'll probably go stream with no hat on, or so we're gonna come up with ideas throughout the week, and then maybe Monday we'll pit the winners against each other. What was the other one? Let me see. What was the other one? Host came up with a couple of ideas. He's saying put a picture of a participation trophy on your stream for a month. What else did he say? I don't think people are going to care about the participation trophy. If it's huge, we're up 1.5 to 3%. Yeah, for sure. Nutty's Coke can is so large that it doesn't fit in its golf outfit. Golf outfit. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway here. Let me check it. How many people are in the giveaway? We got 64 people watching, 71 likes. Yeah, this thing's about to push. 131 people in the giveaway. Holy smokes. How do we get 131 from 66? Let me do 66 times 2. All right. You guys know the deal. Make that 137. Again, in order for the ES to run the high here, it needs to be 66.42, that wick. It's at 38 right now. 287.303. Yeah. We've been getting good reactions off these 290 levels, guys. That's another 13 or 14 points down there off that. What the hell? So the futures desk was purchased by Top Step. Alrighty. That's interesting. I need to message shotgun it is, guys. Shotgun it is. It looks like overwhelmingly a shotgun. 51 votes. We're going to do shotgun 1 minute. 1 minute. One minute, guys. April Fools? I don't think so. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't think it is. That would be something to be a little weird. Says on March 31st, the Top Step, a subsidiary of Top Step LLC, acquired substantially all of the assets of the Futures Desk. For questions, please reach out to support. I mean, I don't think that would be a very smart April Fool's joke, would it? Oh, we were purchased by Top Step. No, wait. No, we weren't. I don't know if that'd be a good April Fool's joke. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. All right, you guys ready? There was a similar email from Bluesky, was it? This was sent through. I don't know. That would be kind of funny. All right, guys, go. 1 minute. I'm not sure. I did see a thing from earlier too. I mean, maybe it's a joke. I don't know. Maybe it's a joke. 35 seconds. I don't really get any sales on that anyway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner is boop, Prop Trader Pro 1. Prop Trader Pro 1. Are you here? Yes, I did say Coach Fred number 1. Max is barking. Let's see who Prop Trader Pro 1 is. Max is barking like crazy. I was going to say I don't know who Prop Trader Pro is, but he's been here a while. Second account today? Dang. Dang. Where did my email go? Oh, there it is. Prop Trader, send me a message. You're not here. Send me a message, methodicalman@gmail.com, and click on the top right-hand corner. Screenshot this, show me you're logged in, and include in that email your My Funded Futures login email. Might take a day or two to get it. Yes, Lassifer, you can have 15 funded accounts now with day traders. Something I'm probably going to be exploring a little bit. I got to look more into their rules and stuff. I'm not quite sure. Because I don't remember, I don't think they're 1 day to pass or anything like that. So I have to figure that out, but I'm going to look into it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'll be over on My Funded Futures TV with Husk here in about 15 minutes. Let me get the link for you guys so you can join us over on My Funded TV, of course. And hit the like button immediately when you get over there. Otherwise, we'll be back on this channel. We'll be back on this channel tonight, probably 6 o'clock-ish. I'm not sure. So, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect